So here it is, the new year, 2014.
Yep. How'd you make it through?
Very good. Stayed at home.
Yep, me neither.
I don't think I want to traverse the streets on New Year's night.
That's right. And I didn't have to use my bail money or nothing.
Nothing.
I still have it for next year.
And Izzy Jr. and Little, they all stay out of trouble?
Yep. Thank goodness.
For New Year's? Good, good.
They did. They did.
I don't like to see it when you have to go, you know. I want you to have a good New Year's.
That's right. Well, thank you very much. Topping the headlines from yesteryear. Well, hold it. We are going to welcome you to the old news update and tell you that I'm Izzy Fitz. You know,
Bud Driscoll,
maybe that I did have it.
You might have been imbibed a little bit.
Yeah. I'm Izzy Fitz and you're Bud Driscoll.
Forget about our sponsors.
Let's not forget about our sponsors. Let's go in reverse order. Smoky Hill Museum, 211.
They're still West Iron.
211 West Iron. Headley's Clothing, 1829 South 9th. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Mr. Glenn. And Eagle Crest Retirement Community, 1501 East Magnolia.
Very good.
All right, and I'm going to start it off with January 12th, 1989.
89.
A recommendation on what to do with the Fox Theater is still in the working stages, but task force members say it appears that the best use of the building would be as a multi-purpose auditorium. The theater was built in 1931 for live theater and movies. For most of its 57 years, the building was used for movies. The theater closed in 1987. Now it's the Stiefel.
Where are you hiding that booze? You can't even talk.
The Stiefel Theater for the Performing Arts, is that right?
That's right, and we get a lot of big name stars in there.
That's right, we do.
And I talk to them. So there, I hobnob with the elite. So anyway, January 6, 1939. 4 small boys lost their treasured air rifles Thursday night, 2 of them on complaint of an indignant mother whose son had been shot in the leg, and the other 2 after police officers caught them aiming at a street light at the corner of Front and North.
You shoot your eye out, kids.
That's what they take. Get those
That's right.
Red Ryder guns.
That's right. That's right. January 10th, 1919. Curiosity about a homemade bomb, which had failed to explode last July 4th, proved disastrous for Robert Atchison, 13-year-old son of Mr. and Mrs. Frank Atchison of New Cambria. This happened on Monday. Digging up the discarded bomb, the boy set it off with a hammer. He is in St. John's Hospital in an area 6 inches wide and 10 inches in length, terribly torn and lacerated on the outside of his left thigh, and a smaller laceration on his right leg. The bomb was made by Mr. Atchison for the July 4th celebration and consisted of a length of gas pipe loaded with homemade explosives of sugar, potash, and sulfur.
And you know, maybe I'm just dumb, but if you have like a homemade bomb, I just don't know if I'd be hitting it with a hammer.
No.
You know, I mean, that may be just
maybe
not the right thing to do.
Old Bobby Atchison just wasn't too smart back then.
I know. I hope he didn't lose his leg.
That's right.
Okay, well now we're going to talk about safety tips now.
Safety tips.
January 6, 1914. It was an innovation in the adulteration of dairy products. But
dairy products committed adultery?
Yeah, I know. No, it's adulteration.
Oh, okay.
But did not succeed. The innovation consisted of mixing finely mashed potatoes in country butter before bringing it to market. A Salina grocer is responsible for the secret being released. He has a fine trade among the farmers, and many bring eggs and butter to his store each Saturday. A short time ago, a farmer brought his butter to market and disposed of it at the grocery store. The grocer did not notice anything wrong with the butter until he examined it closely. The grocer refused to prosecute the farmer when he promised to stop the practice.
Oh, wow.
So, that country butter, you don't know. It's good,
you
but you
never
don't
know about
these
things.
What's crawling out of it.
That's right. January 12, 1914. The proneness of present-day children to attempt to exercise an undue amount of authority in the home was the basis for a sermon preached yesterday by the Reverend Father Mayer at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. The speaker declared the attitude of some children today and urged that more respect to parental authority be shown as a remedy for some existing conditions that are causing trouble today. Wow, they were having problems with kids in 1914?
I know. Well, it just proves every generation has its...
That's right. But back then, you could just give them a good old whooping.
A whooping. You can't get out the hickory stick now.
No, you can't. That'll throw you in jail.
Yep.
Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
And Happy New Year, and may your 2014 be better than your 2013. We can only hope.
And how.
And we'll see you yesterday.